Hi there. I've recently seen a comment on one of my YouTube videos which is asking for a quick tutorial or some code on how to import TMX maps from Tiled, the editor called Tiled. What I've got here is my platformer project, which unfortunately I've not been able to get onto for a while because I've been very busy with work and university. But as you can see here, I've got 4 folders, all part of TmxParser here, which you can Google. It is Google code, and it is this one. This is the one I used. This library uses zlib for decompression, and we know that's definitely the one because this is using zlib for decompression. It's really simple to use. It is C++ as well, so it imports right into Visual Studio pretty nicely. Effectively, all you need to use is this TMX map, so map, which is a part of the TMX namespace, and just create a map object. And then in your actual code, I've put it in the constructor of my level manager here. I've got map equals new TMX map. Now all this does is creates the new TMX map object and does nothing with it just yet. Ignore the second line for now. But this does just creates the map and allows you to then pull methods from the map. So if I go in here and type map, and then it shows you all the things that you can do with the map object. Now what I need to do before I can do any of that though is to parse the map file. Now you can do this by doing map and then the arrow, which is getting a method of the object, the pointer object, and going parse file. So this parse file method will take in a string, which is the fully fledged level name, by the way. So /assets /levels and level name .tmx. So my level name here would be replaced by tester1, for example. That will then take all of the information that's in the TMX file, which is quite a lot. Now if I can, I don't know whether I'll be able to here, but no, I can't get it. I can't get to it quickly. But here we go. Open file in Windows Explorer. Here we go. Assets levels. So you can see that here we're going to this directory. This directory here that we're trying to go to is the assets level. Then you can see that I've got 4 TMX files here. Now if I open one of these in Sublime, which is my favorite editor by the way, you can see that it is a lot of XML, really. Now this XML will then be loaded and parsed by this method here, and then all of the properties of that XML will become part of this map object. You can get the tile set here by saying map get tile set. I've just printed out, this is part of my debugs because it's still very heavily in development. Here we go. Right, okay, so come down here. We've got if the layer name I get by, first of all I'll show you how I get a layer, a specific layer. So up here we go for each layer. So basically what this does is for each layer in the map.get layer, map get layers, this will then loop through all the layers that are in the map. So I usually have any number between 4 and 200. I don't know. I usually sort of work with an average of around 6 or 7. So for each one of them, it assigns this new object here, TMX layer, to the current layer that we're on. So that you can see that I there is the layer that we're on. Then from then we go layer name, and we check whether that layer name is called collision. If it is, and this is probably going to be the easiest one to show you because my actual in fact this is probably easier. So if I go into here, and if the layer is not called collision and the layer is visible, so is visible equals 0 is not visible effectively. So that is, oh, that's bad code. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. That's very bad code. I'm not entirely sure why I did that. Just ignore it for now. I'll go into this. There's two for loops here. So one is for the x, for the width. So this x here will be each block along. So tiled works with small squares. So this is each square in the x plane. This y is get height, so that is each block in the y plane. And then you can do TMX map tile, which is the object of each individual tile, and then you can assign that to this layer.getTile method. So this getTile gets the tile that we're looking at, so this is the x and y, and I'll assign that to tile. Then from there we can do pretty much anything we want. I mean, we can go in and get a lot of these tiles. Okay, so we can actually get four different things from that tile. And what I've done here is gotten the ID of the tile and gotten the row and the column. So basically what I've done here is just pulled the information of the tile set from the tile. So I've got the ID of the tile, the ID of the tile within the tile set, and then gotten the column and the row. So this is important if you want to be able to get the correct graphic from your tile set. So that's this bit of code here. So tile set column, tile set row. Then what I do with that is get the clipping x and y for this tile set row and column, and that's pretty self-explanatory really. I have gone on quite a bit, so I do apologize for that. I hope you can sort of get the right bits of information from my babbling, but it's more or less all there really. I hope that helped. If it didn't, feel free to let me know, and I'll do my best to correct it in the future. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again.